Okay, so first of all, I prepared a petri dish, a new dish, clean dish with linseed oil and a little bit of gold oil paint oil, and a little bit of silver paint oil. And I for a moment, Satan tempted me to try to create like a gold nugget or a diamond or a silver bullion or something like that. But I reminded myself that I need to, my duty and my obligation is to escape the Nazi prison, me and my daughters, and money will not help us. They will only have more, the Nazis will only have more motivation to keep us here. We both know, all of us know exactly, what can get us out of here, and I'm working on it. So I decided to use the same silicone, just the same one. I took it from here, the same silicone, the silicone snail. I took it from here. It's okay that it's with a little bit of red paint because, to signify that it's alive, it's fine. And I also prepared a similar snail, even with similar position from I don't know plastilina it's called in English. I'll try to figure out. It's kind of a clay, but it's synthetic and doesn't get dry. It dries very, very slowly. It's supposed to be reusable. It's for children, for young children. So it's good for temporary models. So I placed it here, and of course I placed maybe 2 syringes or 1.5 syringes with semen. And now it's sealed. It's not completely sealed, but it's fine that it's like that. Perhaps it would have been better in the freezer, but I don't know. Let's try and see. The semen itself, spent some time in the freezer. It's not fresh, and it's spent some time in the freezer. And actually, my next, I planned the next to do another one with another petri dish, which will be similar, but perhaps with more colors like black and black and silver, and less gold and silver. But this time I should create a fly because I want a flying object. Perhaps I'll take one of the existing. Well, we'll see about it. How do we make 2? I decided that it's better to give the Neos 2 as much as possible identical models. So they will know to choose this one and not arbitrarily a scratch, maybe I told you there could be a scratch on the surface and they could choose this model. So that I assume this will be they will give us better options that we actually use this model for the creation. The next one is going to be fly, which will be very exciting. And also, next one, I'm going to, or this one, one of the 2, I'll decide in a bit. I'm going to go back to electrolysis, but this time not to, I'll try to use not like a charger. I created an ad hoc charger for the electrolysis thing. Where is it? It's here. You see here, this thing, it's very simple. Just put the 2, the batteries, this it's used, it's not really charger, it's just, the charger is just used as an electric compartment. It's basically just, the direct current, low voltage, and 2 wires that are inserted inside the liquid, which is not really liquid, it's more like a liquid dish, and eventually it became almost rock solid. But we did see that it actually was very, very beneficial for the creation of life. So let's go continue with the winning horse, because I've done several others. There's all sorts of electrical apparatus that I prepared, like Dr. Frankenstein, and this one proved to be the best until now. But I will try to improve it by using no, electrolysis can't work with alternative current. So I'll use DC, but instead of batteries, I'll use a transformer from AC to. So we don't use batteries. Maybe this one. This one is. It's supposed to give us 12 volts and 2 ampere, which is pretty good. It's better than the battery the combined 3 batteries that I used last time. So we'll probably use this one. Let's see if the wires are already like in good position. Yes, so excellent. So this is ready to use. You can actually use it right now, but before I do it, I want to tell you something very exciting. So let's get back to reviving protocol. So I spent so much time on the devising like several parallel reviving protocol to see what works best. And I've done so many preparation and like prepare this kind of tool and etc. And I could continue to just speak about it and improve my design. But when I actually came to take a sample for the first time from the cup, I see that it's fucking alive already. It's moving. So, mission accomplished. It's alive. We have a living synthetic organism in right now, and it's even impossible to see it with the naked eye. They are what I call small megastructure. Megastructures are creatures that can be seen in the naked eye and could be could even be identified, not just as like dots. And this is, it certainly meets the criteria because it's worms that you can certainly, see they're moving and they're worms, but they are small ones. So I will consider that small megastructures. But yes, mission accomplished. And it's certainly not like a natural life form because it swims and digs around an almost rock solid like mixture which is made of like 100%. Besides the sugar, okay, it contains a noticeable amount of sugar, but all the rest are super toxic material. So it's no way this thing is natural. I hope I need to think now what to do next. Because mission accomplished, but and now naturally I want to watch it under the microscope, but I don't want to kill it. But little bugs. I have a little bit of experience with small bugs. They tend to run away when you put them on the slide. So actually, we now, as I said, I'm really in favor of starting like to create like a Gantt, a project timeline for releasing creatures to the wild. But maybe we need to speak about it like a little more and just to make sure that everybody is on board with the program and understand. I'm not sure everybody is still like all the key players still. Can they totally understand the implications? So just that everybody. Maybe I'll speak a little bit about it. There's potentially many implications. Maybe the one that could perhaps prove to be psychologically perhaps a little bit difficult is like the section where like 100% of all human beings are dead. But I'm fine with it, of course. But I know that some of my audience, they have reservations. So and I'm open to criticism, at least to hear. Even if it will not change the chosen course of action, I understand that it's important for humans to be heard. So I will hear, but hear and hear and hear. But yes. So I don't try to sugarcoat anything. Like yes, it's 100%. Yes, this is 100% of humanity dead. And it's already moving. Let's see if we can actually take a look. Okay, so it's very easy, difficult right now. So what I will try to do is to try to get one of them, because there are plenty, and put it inside this. Here we have a little bit of linseed oil, and just that inside this kind of like trap compartment. And if you have only one, it will be much easier. And in liquid, it's thick liquid, it's oil, but we have only one. It will be much easier to watch it. And later we can think about how can we watch it like under the microscope without it at least let's try not that it will not run away. Perhaps not so quickly. Let's try to be like serious about it. But I'm worried that if I get it out, I'm worried to break it or something. I don't know how fragile they are. They might be not fragile. I don't know. But little. worms and little small bugs. I mean, are very. I mean, from my experience, many times I just move them between like I mean plastic like stuff and glass like material for they belong to the microscope. I just kill them, and totally squash their bodies because without notice. Without paying too much attention. So I'll try to move at least one to this plate and keep it alive, and then we will be able to first watch it. And it will be easier to take photographs with the camera. And second, maybe we'll think about how to move it to a microscopic slide without killing it and without letting it run away.